Hello and welcome to ANZ Stadium here on this beautiful Monday night for the second game of the finals week 1 in season 7 of the SRL Premiership. And it's our first elimination final tonight, as it will be between the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the Newcastle Knights to see who will make it to the next stage of the finals and who will not. I'm your Commissioner, Will K. Joined in the commentary box by the one and only Riley Murray, as it's going to be an intense game and a lot of passion and, a high stakes on the line.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a very good match. We're going to see some very good footy, hopefully, and both teams just fighting to stay in this finals race. This will be a great matchup to watch. Two very evenly matched teams as well. I'm just very keen for this one.
Yeah, 100%. Two very quality sides. And you're 100% right that they are very evenly matched. Looking at these team lists going to the week, the forward packs, John Nanai takes on Jesse Bennett. Alex Christie takes on Aaron Leondis. Hoda Diab takes on Aaron O'Hare. The forward packs, even the back line, it's all very even. I'm really looking forward to the battle between Tyrone Clay and Dom Ponkston. Because if Dom Ponkston, if he really picks up his game tonight, it will be a lot to handle for the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I definitely agree, Kay, and I'm just really keen to see if we see another masterclass by the teacher, Mr. Bennett, out there on the field.
Maybe as Bradley Callaghan, puts a kick in. I could have sworn that was inside 40, but it's obviously landed out, and good patience from Dom Ponkston just to let that one go. We'll have a look on the replay. Oh, he's just millimeters over.
It's shocking. Hate to see it. The Rabbitohs probably thought that they were about to have some good field position early on, but it's just a bit unlucky there.
Well, it's not the worst. They have pinned the Knights down this end, as Hoda Diab will take the first run of the Newcastle Knights game, as it's going to be Dom Ponkston through the line after a good step. He'll get to the halfway. And he is just dangerous wherever he is on the field. A very solid attacker, as well as a defender when they need him to be. Miko Rashford taking a run there. That'll be the third. Going left. Links up with Sadler. Now goes to Christie, who pushes forward. Sadler goes left. Nanai bumps off one, as Sadler is brought down. 19 out from the line. The Newcastle Knights getting a good ways down the field, as Matty Vaughan's coming to Kevin Dixon, but he'll be tackled and he'll catch it in goal, then he'll be tackled. Out to the 24, a 7-tackle set. Not the best kick that the Knights produced there. And, Newcastle, those fifth tackle options have been a little bit questionable at times this season.
Yeah, well, I didn't think that the kick was too bad. It was maybe just a touch too deep, but the actual kick chases just weren't around. And I feel like someone was scared. The Rabbitohs are just steaming through the line right now.
Yeah, O'Hare with a good run as Galaxy goes to Bennett. He just straightens up and takes it straight at Sadler. Brought down there, that's the third. Of course, the Rabbitohs finishing 5th on the ladder. In a great run to the finals. They were really not doing too well, and then after that mid-season break, they started rapidly improving. Even with the loss of Malachi Booth, still a force to be reckoned with. Jai Collins out on the right wing. Interested to see how he gets involved tonight, as that's going to be the 5th. They're going to go left. Callaghan goes to O'Hare. Puts a high kick up. Who's underneath it? It's going to be Dom Ponkston ready for it. He won't step one, and Jesse Bennett will push him back there. Diab taking a run. We tackled to going right. Nanai driven back by Jesse Bennett there. John Nanai just monstered in the tackle. They go left. Christie. They're really not getting anywhere at the moment, the Knights. They're really struggling for meters, as this Rabbitohs defense is just locked in. Dom Ponkston can't even get around Tallis Reef.
Yeah, trapped in their own 40. Very good defensive set from the Rabbitohs here. And Knights are going to want a huge kick to get them out of trouble.
As Jai Collins.
Don't necessarily get it. Oh, Jai.
Jai Collins. Oh, breaking the line. Butterfield wraps him in. And he'll play the ball on the 30. Good's first kick return from Jai Collins. 1/3 of the
Look at
big
this.
three.
Yeah, Rabbitohs just straight back on the attack in the opposition 10 almost. How good is this from the Rabbitohs? Starting off strong.
Yeah, and it's good to see them start off strong because they have been a bit of a second half team the last 3 or so weeks. All coming back and getting back in the game. Oh, his Riff's going to go over. It was a misread from Matthew Vaughan, and Tallis Riff just slides in for the first one of the night. It's the South Sydney Rabbitohs on the board.
Man, how good was that pass? Straight over the heads of the Newcastle defenders. And, oh man, that wasn't Butters, was it? Who's
There's Vaughan.
Vaughan. He just runs out of the line and the ball goes straight behind his head. And Riff just running an amazing line. You love that for the second rowers. Second rowers that can just run a good line. And the reward is there's about to be 6 points up, hopefully, as long as he doesn't Jack Carl this kick.
Oh, he may have Jack Carl. Oh, he Jack
Oh, he
Carled.
Jack Carled it.
He Jack Carled it.
Jack Carled it. That's not what they wanted to start this off.
No, I mean,
But,
they'll be happy
look,
with
it
the
wasn't
try.
the easiest kick, but yeah, the try is definitely still good. They'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, Matthew Vaughan just looked like he was trying to push up and jam in on Saddlecart, thinking the ball was going to go out to the centre rather than the second rower. And he just misread that one, letting in a pretty soft try. The Rabbitohs will be happy with the start they've had. That's been very good. And, that good set of defence holding the Knights down their end, it was rewarded well. And, of course, the kick return from Jai Collins really set that one up, as that's got to be a knock-on.
What is this?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. Knights now with an amazing chance to get on the board and get right back onto it.
Yeah, absolutely. The Knights, they need to show what they're made of, and this is a good set to put points on the board. They've been gifted a whole set on this 10. The Rabbitohs, that is alarming, though, to start their match. After points, they just give the ball away almost immediately. It's Dustin Richards.
Yeah, well, the pass was pretty shocking, wasn't it? Just no one even knew where it was going. The touch, he was about to pick it up, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, it was shocking. Saddlecard just got to it in time, so that's going to be the fourth. Now it's going to go left. It's going to go Diab. He'll be driven back. Fifth and last now, the Knights. With every opportunity to score here. They'll try and do it on the last. It's going to go to Butterfield. Out the back. Puts a high kick up. Out the left. It's Ponkston wrapping around the back. It's going to be a tap back, but no, the scramble defense. And he'll be held out here. Great stuff from the Rabbitohs to hold out that danger man.
Yeah, the Rabbitohs have shown some great defense, and Jai Collins, how good has he been just to start their sets? Just breaking the line and making good meters for them every time he gets the ball.
Yeah, 100%. He's just too dangerous. And he didn't do much last week, and it's good that they've stuck with the game plan again this week, retaining him on the wing. I reckon he's got a lot to provide to that position and provide to this team there. And Harris Andrews, they're originally going to move him to wing and keep Collins at second row. Tabasco's still on the bench, and I'm like, no, Tabasco in the centres, sorry. And that's it. That'd be a bit of a waste of both Tabasco and Collins. Oh, it was a shocking kick from Callaghan. That's a stinker.
Yeah, I think that he might just want to say there was a great charge down by Vaughan, but Vaughan definitely making up for his mistake early on. He's really trying to get his team back in, but Sadler, what a run from dummy half. He didn't even need to do the Jameson scoot.
Shuffle, the Jameson
shuffle, oh my bad. I've ruined it now.
You've ruined it. It is John Nanai taking a run, driven back in that tackle. That's the fourth. The Knights, here they come. It's going to be Dustin Richards. He's always good on those fourth tackle plays, getting the meters that they need. No exception there. Fifth and last, going right. Butterfield puts it along the ground. Who's there? Ponkston picks it up.
What a kick.
Ponkston for the line, and a beautiful kick from Butterfield. Puts his skipper in for the Newcastle Knights' first of the night.
Oh, Will, have you ever seen a kick like that? How good is that? That's just class from Butters. Let's just watch this again.
Very classy.
As he's being tackled, Dom Ponkston, he's too good. Wow, how about that? That's how you get back on the board.
That
Amazing
is
stuff
beautiful.
from the Knights there.
That is a beautiful play to see. Exactly what you want to see. Getting the big run from Sadler, then Richards just finishing off that set. Butterfield's with just a bit of tactical brilliance. Put it on the ground. If you don't pick it up, then at least they're in a hard position to get down and get it. And the set plays finally be able to pull off. 6-4 is the score here. 14 minutes in the match, and it is just a bit of tug of war at the moment.
Yeah, it definitely is. This is a very good start to the game. I'm wondering, maybe we'll see a very close game throughout the entire match. It'd be nice. Go and try for try all game. Isn't that an entertaining game?
It sure is, as Alex Christie take the first run, and if they just go tit for tat, it'd be great to see like the Sharks game, Sharks versus Cowboys last week. Because Nanai's folded there. I don't think it was the teacher. I think it was Leondis.
Yeah, they let him get up too, just out of, I don't even know what it was, spite, or maybe just to embarrass him, let him notice what actually just happened to him. That was brutal.
100% it was. As Don Punkson just cutting straight to the line, almost turning Clay inside out. He's been having a good start to the match so far. It's going to be Sadler going left. Vaughan, he'll link up, go wide. Risky pass to Diab, gets an offload. It's forward to Nanai. And a changeover in the middle of the field the Rabbitohs will benefit from.
Yeah, Knights were looking pretty electric just then, but the forward pass didn't help, and Tyron Clay just straight through the line. I don't even know what he's doing. Just playing a different match right now. And Talis Rip, he's straight through. There's no fullback.
He shot the ball!
No, he has
Diaz!
not. Oh my, what a tackle. Talis thought he was going in for a double.
That is beautiful from Coda Diab, a try-saving tackle. And he was almost certain to score, but he dropped the ball about a metre short, not even a metre short.
Not even, a couple centimetres maybe.
That was
an amazing try-saving tackle. And Richards just punching back, trying to show that he's the better second rower. The second row is so far okay.
It really is, and it's been good to see how good these second rowers has. It's Dustin Richards again with the run on the fourth. They won't get close enough to put an attacking kick in this time, as he'll play the ball. Going right, Butterfield just puts it down to Dixon. I think that's a safer bet, as Dixon will be, well tackled by Johnny Dokulic.
Yeah, definitely good tackle from Dokulic, and if I'm not mistaken, a lot of you people might want Dixon to score on your Muzz bet for this week. But well, I'm backing you, backing Dixon. Good luck with everyone that went option 1.
As Tyrone Clay straight to the line, stepping one. Brought down by Ponkston. He'll play the ball as they go left. Saddlecart now with the run, and he just veers forward after being tackled by Vaughan. That's fifth and last. Callaghan puts a kick in. Goes down to the pocket of Nathan Fisher. This is going to be a hard one to contain, but Harris Andrews is all over him as the interchanges for both sides come on. Ben Dishwasher there in the number 14. That's going to be Sesso Dimatoni and James Anderson for the Rabbitohs.
Oh, mate, was straight through the line. He just passed back. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Fisher nearly breaks through the line. But he's wearing Jai Collins like a cape there, or a backpack. And Richards straight through the line.
They're just making their way down the field at the moment, the Knights. Breaking the line and making some great meters as Dishwasher goes down to Fisher. Well tackled by Collins. If he gets another 10 meters, they may be in position to kick there, but an important tackle as they'll be out of range here. They go to Butterfield. He's been busy tonight with the King Duties. Kicks it straight into the backside of Bo Sadler. And the first penalty of the night will go to the Rabbitohs.
Man, that just wasn't needed, was it? They could have easily just avoided that and had some good meters and kept in the grind, but now the Rabbitohs have a very good chance to get on the board and get in front again.
They do, and they'll start their set just past the halfway line, with the first being through Aaron O'Hare. Dimatoni rushed up on there by Rusty Shackelford, who's been a very good bench forward this season. That's James Anderson driven back. That's going to be the third. Playing the ball. Going right. Callaghan inside. O'Hare. Fence one. O'Hare. He's looking around for Matt Galaxy, but Galaxy doesn't try and go for the support play. Instead, just ready to be a dummy half. It's Tyrone Clay through the middle. It's going to be a one-on-one. Ponkston makes a great tackle. A try-saving tackle, but he's going to be out of position. Fifth and last now. The Rabbitohs play the ball. Galaxy goes left. Callaghan puts up a high kick. Rashford's underneath it. Will it be out-leaped? No, he will not, as Rashford will get a couple steps before he's brought down by Callaghan. And a great take from the winger there.
Yeah, it was definitely a great take. And now the Knights, they'll just want to get down the field. They've let Rabbitohs have a bit better possession lately and better field position. And they're just going to want to make a few breaks and get down to the other side of the field.
Yeah, they do. Or if they don't, failing that, they just need to put a good kick in. And they may be able to even kick a 40-20 if they go for it, but they won't. They just need to put a decent kick in, go down the guts, because that's where their strength in defense is, just straight through the middle, and try and force Tyrone Clay to put it in the middle rather than on the flanks like that, as that's what's going to happen, I think. Pretty much all night, I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, the back three for the Rabbitohs are just too good to handle sometimes. But Shackelford,
Rusty Shackelford,
intercept and then laid out.
Just picking off the pass. There's Dokalic, will play the ball. Sadler goes to Vaughan. Vaughan runs up there. There's still 2 points up to the Knights. They want to extend this lead. Going out to the left, it's going to be a Diab. Gives it to Dishwasher, and Dishwasher will put the ball down over the line. And Ben Dishwasher scores a great try.
How good. How good is the passing? Just amazing. Just no defenders in sight for Ben Dishwasher. Okay, I know that you're very high on Ben Dishwasher, a big fan. And that was a great line from him. And a very well-deserved try.
Yeah, spectacular job from Ben Dishwasher. Very strong effort. The Knights will take a 10-4 lead. Make it 12-4. As the 26-minute ticks over. And yeah, beautiful. Just really good stuff from the Knights so far. When they're getting the opportunities, they've been able to execute. The Rabbitohs, you can't say the same thing for them.
Yeah, Rabbitohs, they've gotten very close with a couple times, especially with Riff losing the ball just like a centimetre before the line. So really, this contest could be even closer. But Dimatoni just flattens out Ben Dishwasher. That's his prize for getting a try. That's what he gets. And Rabbitohs are just gonna want to bring back this really good defense that they had a bit earlier. But Knights, that is disappointing.
It's a coach killer, isn't it? On your own line, in your own half. After points, the Rabbitohs did it before and it let points in. The Knights do it now. Will it let more points in? O'Hare goes left. Dimatoni tackled by Diab and Shackelford. That'll be the second. They've still got plenty of tackles left. As Galaxy goes out to the left, it's going to be Riff. He wants to double. No, he'll go offload to O'Hare. Can't get very far, though, as Don Ponkston and Coda Diab are waiting for him. They go right. Callaghan inside. They keep on trying to go through the middle, and I said the defense in the middle is where they are strongest, the Knights. As they're going to go out to the flanks now. Felix Wilmskeed. Folded by Dishwasher. He lets Sadler finish him off. Dishing him up on a plate. There's going to be a kick, and it's too big from Callaghan. Out to the 20 for a restart will go.
Yeah, that was some good rushing defense on him. He just couldn't really get a good kickoff, and that'll be good for the Knights. And they'll just want to make their way out of their half now and try and apply some pressure.
Yeah, 100%. They just need to find a way away from their line as far as they can get and just build up some momentum in this game, because they lost it all straight after dropping the ball. Back to square one for the Knights. It's Richards. Is that kicking? Awkward pass to Dishwasher. He's going to use Josh Butterfield as human shield. I don't know if that's allowed in the rules. I don't know if it's allowed in the rules of the game. The referee lets it play on, but that's questionable at best.
Is that referee Will K out there?
No, I don't think it is. I don't think so. That wouldn't be something that someone with that name would do. It's going to be Dustin Richards playing the ball. 15 out. They're going to go to Rip Butterfield. Puts it up high. Dixon's underneath it. Here comes Rusty Shackelford, but no, he'll catch it, Dixon. And the Rabbitohs holding on there.
Yeah, it was maybe just a bit too deep for the Knights attackers to really get there and chase the kick. But Rabbitohs, it was a very good job by Dixon to take that ball, and now they're just going to want to make their way back down the field. It's not going to be easy for them. Hopefully the Knights can show off a bit of their defense, because we haven't seen too much from them so far this game.
No, we haven't, and it's just been, not defensively too sound, and Saddlecart's going to take a run here. But stuff like that, those little players from Miko Rashford rushing up, coming off his wing to make those tackles, that's what's going to save them, because a lot of the Rabbitohs game plan would have to be, that's a big hit, isn't it, from Shackelford, and he lets Tu'ua take Riff further back. The big boys are just...
Give the disrespect back to him. Happened earlier.
They're bopping, aren't they, the big boys?
Yeah.
Good to see. Is Miko Rashford on the kick return, tackled well by Saddlecart. They'll go to the left. Dom Ponkston. Steps one. Ponkston gets Clay off his line. It's going to be Sadler with a bit of space. No, he'll be brought down. I thought he was going to be away there for a second, Bo Sadler. As the gap just opened in front of him. Matthew Vaughan dummying both.
Both ways to no one.
To no one. Absolutely no one. And it didn't fool anyone.
To a Rabbitohs player, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Marker being offside.
He wants
Rashford.
He wants the intercept. As I go left, Vaughan now goes to Sabbath Tu'ua. Fifth and last now. As the Knights seek to put another 4 or more points on. They're going to go to Vaughan. Now they're just going to put a long kick in. Down to Jai Collins, a bit out of range. Jai Collins brought down by Dustin Richards on the first, the Queensland teammates.
Yeah, Jai was able to be taken care of pretty well there, which is different to how he's been all game. He's been just breaking the line every time he gets the ball so far. Knights have been doing well to defend ever since I said that their defense hasn't been too good. But, Felix Umoskeed now just running the ball up, thinking he's a prop.
Here comes a 40-20 attempt from Harris Andrews. He's good at them. Inside his 40. It's at the 20. That's a good hit, but Dom Ponkston will get there first. Doesn't sit back in that one. And he'll be tackled well, though, by Jai Collins, actually. I thought it was Andrews, but it was Collins.
Yeah, just nearly had the angle there, just not quite, though. It definitely had the power. Just very close to being a 40-20, but Dom Ponkston's just too good. And what was that? That was like a deflection there.
That was
of a player.
Referee having a weird game tonight, as the Knights pulling out all the unconventional tactics.
Are you sure it's not referee Will K out there?
I'm not. Asking the hard-hitting questions. Riley it's fifth and last, playing the ball, going right. Vaughan puts a kick in, shocker. It's going to be Kevin Dixon on the kick return. Steps one, can't get away from the halfback though. And he'll be brought down. That was a bad kick from Matthew Vaughan. Aaron O'Hare. Just playing the ball past the 50. Second, they go left. Saddlecart. Good tackle from Vaughan. As the Rabbitohs are finding it hard to make any real meters here. O'Hare driven back. They're really struggling. This Knights defense just coming in waves at the moment. As Callaghan goes right. Windmill Skeed. Now they're going to spread the ball. Clay gets an offload. Harris Andrews in a bit of space. There won't be enough though. He'll only be at the 26 out from the opponent's line. As they go left, it's going to be Collins off the head of someone. Jesse Bennett, here comes the teacher. Folded by Ben Dishwasher. And the teacher gets sat down.
Oh, well, the teacher, I think Ben Dishwasher might be the principal. What a hit.
As Dom Ponkston on the first tackle straight to the line. The Knights want one more try before half time. They've only got a tackle or two to do it. They go left. It's going to be Sabbath Tu'ua. He'll take a settler. You need something special now. Where's Dom? Held in tackle. Take the two.
Oh,
take the two. You take the two, wouldn't you?
What
are you doing?
Josh Butterfield just not having it, I reckon. He wants he wants his team to get 6 points, and look, if they believe in themselves, that's what matters.
They won't even get another play the ball, I don't think. And that will be half time. The Knights 12, the Rabbitohs 4. That's a shocking choice. We'll see you shortly. Welcome back to SRL TV, where the Newcastle Knights are currently leading the South Sydney Rabbitohs 12 points to 4 at the halftime break. It's been a very physical battle so far. Lots of big hits from the forwards in both teams as they are fighting to stay within this finals race. Give me a long kickoff and go straight to that man, Dom Ponkston, 121 run meters, 5 line breaks in that first half. I just think he has just been amazing so far tonight, and I think he will remain in good form coming to the second half.
Yeah, for sure, Will. And the forwards this game, you said it yourself, the forwards have been amazing so far, and that's where the game's been played so far, and I reckon that's where it'll be won.
Yeah, I agree with that. He'll definitely be one in the forwards somewhere. Just Bo Sadler pushing forward, playing the ball, going left. It's going to be 4th. And that will be 5th and last. And the usual changes for the Knights, very similar. Well, pretty much the usual changes for the Rabbitohs as well. As Chris Wakabayashi were coming on into the centres to partner with Kevin Dixon, who just breaks the line there in that kick return. Great stuff from him. As now they're going to go to Bennett, the school teacher. He's straight to the line, gets an offload back on the inside to Callaghan. The Rabbitohs looking energetic in the second half, and I did say they're more of a second half team, and it looks to be that way so far. So as soon as Shack Attack gets on the field, they start to play. That'll be the 3rd. Harris Andrews playing the ball, going left. Now goes to Windmill Skeed, gives it out to Callaghan. Driving, brought down. 4th now. They need a good run. Who's it going to be? Wakabayashi goes to Tallis Riff. Gets a little break down the end of Goku Simpson, but not much more than a half break. Just gets wide of him. Callaghan puts a bomb up. Will his kick be good this time? Dom Ponkston's underneath. It'll be taken well by the fullback. And cool, calm, and collected. Dom Ponkston.
Yeah, it was a very good kick, very well weighted. But the Knights fullback, old reliable Dom Ponkston, just too good under the high ball. You can't win too many contests against him.
Oh!
And Nanai.
That is a big hit from John Nanai. That is a huge hit. As he just bowls over one, as the Knights now making their way down the field. Well aware of their second half flaws during the week, Dom Ponkston, but is one of the things that he said that he wanted to work on. Is it's going to be John Nanai bumping off another one. He's really rampaging at the moment. That's the 4th. The Knights now parked in the 15. They go left. Vaughan links up with Butterfield on the 5th and last. As Butterfield will play the ball up, key playmaker will be out. They're going to go to Sadler for the kicking duties. Puts it up high in the middle of the field. Dixon's underneath it. Who's going to be tall enough to take him on? No one. Kevin Dixon in some space now. Dixon's away. Nobody's in front of him. Dom Ponkston's miles behind. Botchagalupi can't catch up. And he will go end-to-end. Kevin Dixon for the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Oh, Kevin Dixon, how good is he? How good is that, Will? You love to see it from a winger, just breaking the line and running all the way. No one was even close to catching him. He's just too quick and too good for the Knights' defense.
That was a great step from him as he just sliced straight through the line. Beautiful stuff from Kevin Dixon as he goes coast to coast there, and just dangerous whenever he has a bit of space like that. He's got really long legs, really long strides, but he's really quick as well. And not even Goku Simpson, the new sensation, could catch up with him.
Yeah, that's insane. We all thought Goku Simpson could do anything, but obviously he's just maybe a poser. Not really the new sensation. Become the old sensation now. Kevin Dixon's taken over.
The former sensation.
The old new sensation. Yeah.
The old new sensation. Got it. It's Tabasco on the kid up. Good post-contact meters as always from John Tabasco. And the South Sydney Rabbitohs want to keep this momentum going. They just shifted the whole game on its head. Looked like the Knights were building up lots of pressure, but Kevin Dixon relieves in the best way possible. As Andrews goes left, Windmill Ski, now to Bennett. Straightens up, brought down by Diab. That'll be the 3rd as the Rabbitohs looking to make some meters and get down this other end. Shack Attack hasn't had a run yet, I don't think, for the Rabbitohs. Surely he'll be gifted one here. He's just standing sideways, ready. Oh, he's just a decoy. I feel bad for Shack Attack. You gotta feel bad for him.
Well, it seems like he doesn't want the ball right now. just kind of avoiding it, doing a bit of a Will K.
I don't know why. Every time he has the ball, it seems that the Rabbitohs score, like legitimately. It's going to be Rashford with a bit of space. He won't get away from Dixon, though. It looked good for a second as Clay was left trying to activate the afterburners, trying to find a gear, but he was just burnt instead. As Botchagulupi goes left, Goku Simpson spreads the ball. Oh, it comes off ahead, and Jesse Bennett cleans up.
Yeah, teacher's just confiscated an item from one of his students. He's come up with the ball for his team. That's big.
There you go. As Galaxy goes right, Callaghan now goes to Clay. Steps one, brought down. As he'll spread the ball. Windmill Skeet inside to O'Hare. He can't get very far. That's the fourth tackle. The Knights prepared for that trick play there. As they go left, Bennett. Now to Shack Attack with his first run. And he'll push Big John Nanai back. And it's a bit of a David versus Goliath there. Of course, David being John Nanai. As Shack Attack has just been on fire. Every time he has the ball, he just zips around and gets a try assist or a try or good meters or something. He hasn't really made an impact so far. He's only made one run. I really want to see him do something.
I completely agree. And Nanai straight through the line. How good is he? He's been on fire. I might need to do some training sessions with him and learn how he gets his hands on the ball so much. And Fisher making a half break too. And the Rabbitohs there.
Well, you wouldn't take the two now. You wouldn't take the two.
From the sideline.
From the sideline.
He thankfully doesn't do a Clint Gutherson. It's
Dragging
yeah. the Rabbitohs rookie forwards, they're just so good, aren't they? Wish they could get more minutes.
Yeah, I do as well. And Shack Attack, I'm hoping he was on more minutes next season. That's going to be Matthew Vaughan. The Knights with an opportunity to put points on the board now and extend this to more than 2 points ahead. Sadler, I thought he was going to give it to Tua. He was running a great line, but he just held onto it instead. Maybe a selfish play from Bo Sadler. As they go left, now it's going to go to Butterfield. That's the fourth. Botchagulupi at hooker. Going right, it's going to be Vaughan. It goes to Ponkston. He gets an offload to Goku Simpson, who will drive over the line. Goku Simpson will score! And how about that? The new sensation puts the Knights further in the lead.
He is the new sensation. He is back to his rightful place. The new sensation is just too good. You can't keep him out. And man, Goku, what else can you say? He might be him.
And of course, Goku Simpson, great try from him. He had a lot of work to do once he actually got the ball, but how about that offload flick from Dom Ponkston? He's just so crafty with his hands. And can just, I don't know, just pop a ball out anywhere, in any manner, no matter who's got him locked up in the arms department or anything. He just seems to be a bit of a magician.
Yeah, he is, and I reckon that Mohawk he's got definitely helps him. Just grabs the attention of all the defenders and just kind of just doesn't let them know what he's thinking, really. Like, he could be doing anything with his hands. They won't even be looking at it. Too busy looking at his Mohawk.
Yeah, he's just, I don't even know. Maybe it's just hitting him in the eyes. Maybe it's too spiky.
Maybe.
Got to ask the referee
that's how he
a
wins.
dangerous haircut.
Pokes at the opposition's eyes.
What's longer, his Mohawk or his studs in his boot? You know, like, it could very well be his Mohawk. And sharper as well. They look like nails up there. You should just charge into players head first, I reckon. Nothing wrong with that running technique, as Brian Toto knows.
Well, I mean, if it works for him.
It works. Exactly. As Dustin Richards with the fourth there. Much better set after points from the Knights now. As they will go. Inside ball, Sadler. Well tackled there by Galaxy. And O'Hare in the middle. As the Knights, we're going to kick in here. Oh, perfect set from the Knights. We can all go home now. Didn't make an error after points.
Yeah, it's something to behold. And Collins. Kay, you're a bit of a bad luck charm. I don't know if I've ever told you. Everything that you say ends up being kind of a curse for the opposite team, especially for the Knights. And in fact, wasn't it a Knights versus Raiders game when you did make a prediction at the beginning of the game and you were completely wrong?
I think it was... No, I said something like the Raiders are going to find it hard to get back into this, and then they had like a 20-point comeback and won it. Yes, Don Ponkston wasn't happy with that. As it's going to be shack attack straight to the line. There's the little man, I know. As that's going to be the fifth and last. 48 metres gain. The Rabbitohs in great attacking position after that shack attack run. They're going to go. Callaghan drops the ball though.
Oh.
And great rushing defense from the Newcastle Knights. Sees an error from the 5'8" of the Rabbitohs.
That's disappointing. He just didn't get the kickoff in time and kind of maybe was just running a bit too fast to even think about what he was doing. And yeah, it's a bit of an opportunity wasted for the Rabbitohs there.
Yeah, it was. As Coda Diab is taking the run there. That's going to be the third. Just creeping up in this 40-metre line. Butterfield goes to Don Ponkston. Steps one. Can't get away from Tabasco. As he has just been excellent tonight, Don Ponkston. That's going to be Bo Sadler through a line. Great hands to Bo Sadler. As fifth and last now. The 60th minute approaching. 8 points up. The Newcastle Knights go for a kick. Vaughan. Oh, what was that?
Oh, way too deep there, Kay. The Rabbitohs just get a 7-tackle set for free.
They may as well just drop the ball. They would have been better off. That is poor from Matthew Vaughan. And he hasn't had the best game. Defensively, very sound, but in attack, a bit...
maybe not very sound. He did let in a try, but reasonably
barely sound.
A degree of soundness from him.
After the first try, he's been defensively sound.
Oh, class is in session. Oh no, it's not. He's decided not to confiscate the item anymore. He's given it back. Class is out of session.
Class is out of session. The bell has rung.
3:30. Time to go home.
That's only been the second as the subs come on for the Knights. It's going to be Matthew Vaughan straight to the line. There's the pizzazz. Never mind. It's not the pizzazz we needed as Dixon will confiscate it this time. The teacher's assistant.
Seems like it, Kay. Maybe the substitute teacher's coming on for Bennett now. He's decided to go home. He's packed it up for the day.
No, it's just at recess, mate. He'll be back shortly.
Just recess? Oh,
just at recess, yeah. It's going to be Talis Riff going left to Dixon. Brought down the tackle. Well tackled by Goku Simpson. A shack attack will not get a try this week, and that is tragic, isn't it? That is tragic. Or a try assist. As that's the fifth and last. The Rabbitohs taking on the Knights line. They can't get very far into this enemy territory. Is Nathan Fisher on the kick return. Oh, well tackled by Harris Andrews. And they'll be pinned in this corner for now, the Knights.
Yeah, beautiful tackle. Just being able to keep them Knights wingers away from like being able to make breaks. That's just such an important thing. And as I say that, Fisher gets a break. But keeping control of wingers is one of the most important things in the game. Just so good for meters. And Bo Sadler, how good has he been? Oh, someone stop him.
He's been a monster tonight, Bo Sadler. Really good effort from him so far. Especially when he's been playing this lock stint. He'll be off in another 2 minutes as Dokulic gets him over the 10-metre line. Fifth and last now. What can the Knights pull out? They're going to go right. Butterfield puts it up high. It's a shallow one. Wakabayashi's underneath it. Tap back. No. Caught by Simpson. But he'll be tackled. That is... I thought this new sensation was going to go over for a second.
Yeah, he definitely would have wanted, but Leonidas, I'm not too sure how to pronounce it.
Leonidas.
He just runs straight through it. Oh, well, let's couldn't have been more wrong, I guess. There was a good offload there to Matt Galaxy.
It was a very good offload as Tabasco goes inside. Oh, Saddlecart picks it up. That was an awkward one. I'm looking forward to seeing this battle. Saddlecart take on Dokulic. Two centres in the middle for either team. Well, one centre for either team. That's going to be Jai Collins down the wing. Brought down by Ponkston. He's done a lot so far on the wing, Jai Collins. Had a really good game. As Tyrone Clay steps one. Fifth and last now. 35 out from the try line. The Rabbitohs just failing to get any real good field positioning. As Windmill Skid will go down to Miko Rashford. Rashford on the kick return. He won't get past Wakabayashi. And that will be the first. As look who's back. It's the big fella, John Nanai.
Man, they just cannot get a break from him. He's been amazing so far this game, and basically all season as well. He's just always got his hands on the ball, doesn't he?
He doesn't. He's just a danger man. He truly is. He'll be in the front run for, one of the props of the season. He has really been strong, as that's the 4th. The teacher isn't back on the field though. He's exploiting his break. He had too long of a break, I think.
Yeah, as soon as his students might just leave, the 15-minute rule.
Oh!
Collins flirting with the touchline.
Jeez, I thought he was going to go into. I thought he was going to go and whisper sweet nothings in the touchy's ear. Then he was making a beeline for him. Maybe he was. He was making a beeline for him. As John Tabasco taking the run, teacher's back. No one is dismissed. As that's going to be the 3rd. They're going to go right. Harris Andrews brought down. That's the 4th. The Rabbitohs have seen very little success in this half. Windmill Skeed pushing forward. Brought down there. That's Richards. Helped out by Christie. Going left. Bennett puts a kick in. A big one. And it barrels all the way down to Nathan Fisher. On the kick return, Nathan Fisher can't get anywhere. And the Rabbitohs need to apply pressure because that clock is ticking down and ticking down very quickly.
Yeah, and being behind by 8 points is less than... not something that they want. Because it's going to be hard for them to make up that scoreline. And Richards, good offload and good line break too. And Rabbitohs, they just want to kind of defend as good as they can, get the ball back.
Yeah, 100%. As Don Bonkston goes back, it's going to be Vaughan. Taken down on the 50. Of course, the winner of this game will go on to play the Roosters next week. That's quite something. It's a tough opponent for either one. And, I reckon the Newcastle Knights, they can get it done. I don't know if they may have done it during the season. I'd have to check. But I think they would be able to get it done. I don't know if the Rabbitohs would, but this Knights side, the ones that's popped out tonight and showed up, they've had some really good moments. And all it takes is a moment for them to beat the Roosters. That's going to be the 3rd there. Is the Rabbitohs just trying to push down here. Get an offload after Bennett. Oh, and Galaxy.
Oh, Matt Galaxy.
Oh, that's not a good sight, seeing Matt Galaxy down on the ground.
He's been so unlucky with injuries this season. And he's missed a couple games now, I believe. And, oh man, that's shocking for him. Especially if the Rabbitohs really need him here. And now they're not going to have him.
Yeah, 100%. That is a heartbreaking one for Matt Galaxy.
Now my question is, who fills in at hooker for him, or is he playing the halves nowadays? Hooker, right?
No, he plays hooker. Yeah, he plays hooker. And just to follow up on my question that I raised, and the Knights did in fact beat the Roosters at Allianz Stadium as well, 14-18 last time they met. Maybe they could pull it off again. It's going to be Josh Butterfield. It was a bad penalty to give away in this stage of the match. It was just silly from the Rabbitohs. And even if they go on to play next week, I don't like their chances. No Matt Galaxy in the first half at the very least. I don't like their chances.
Yeah, I don't like him either. Matt Galaxy is such an important part of their team. He kind of holds together that middle for them, but someone's going to have to step up. I don't know if it's going to be the teacher or Clay or Collins, but someone's got to do it because they have not much time left.
No, they don't. It's only the 3rd for the Knights here as they'll get another 2 tackles on the line. Oh, on this territory, rather, as Christie puts a good run in. One more try for the Knights, and I think it's game over. 14 points would be too much to handle for the Rabbitohs at this stage in the game as Richards driving forward. 10 metres out now. The Knights. Where are they going to go? It's going to be Butterfield putting it along the ground. It's deflected. It's going to be Christie for the line, and Alex Christie will score. Picks up the ball off the Rabbitohs' leg and scores for the Knights. And the Knights will go on to play next week, I think, Riley.
Yeah, that's the nail in the coffin right there. Alex Christie. Who else but Alex Christie? Just comes on. Oh, was that off the teacher?
It was off the
teacher's legs. Oh, no. Well, shows he's still got something to learn. This will be a bit of a heartbreaking finish to the Rabbitohs season. They did very good to sneak in the 8 there and get to this point. but their season is most likely over now.
Yeah, well, if Jesse Bennett's the teacher, then Alex Christie is that one kid that always corrects the teacher. And he was correct that time. Great try. And a great kick from Vaughan to make it 24-10. 6 minutes left in this clash. It'd have to be a miracle from the Rabbitohs to come back into it. 14 points. That is a lot. That's a steep hill to climb.
Yeah, very steep hill, and I don't know if the Rabbitohs have already given up now and just looking towards the school holidays for Bennett. But we'll see if they've still got a bit of fight in them.
Yes, we will see. As it'll be Dokalic playing the ball. Going to the left. Going left again, Richards. He'll be brought down the 40. Right to Butterfield. Oh, off the head of Tu'ua. But he'll collect before it hits the ground. The Knights just working it down this field and minimizing the time the Rabbitohs have. That's going to be a great run. Dokalic through the middle. I don't even know how he got that ball away. 5th and last now. 25 out. If they can get a bomb kick in, they'll put even more pressure. It's going to be Vaughan just putting it over to the wing of Collins. Jai Collins will allow that one. Jai Collins very close to the sideline. Goes past Miko Rashford. Steps the fullback. But who's there? It's Josh Butterfield, who's had an excellent game tonight. Bringing him down. And a bit of desperate things.
It just gets worse.
As Tabasco goes down, clutching at his neck. He doesn't look okay. He's clapping, but he doesn't look okay. No, he's coming straight off. And it gets worse. Yeah, you're right. It gets worse.
Good thing he's got a long off season. Hopefully, they can still play for their countries in the World Club Challenge, not the World Club Challenge, the World Series. I can't even think of what we call it, Will. But at least it's at the end of the season.
Test matches.
The test matches.
Jeez.
That's the word.
It's been a long game, Riley, but not that long. And you think Galaxy would be a hard injury to come back from. As Miko Rashford's down the sideline. He won't get away, though, from Tyrone Clares. That's going to be the first. Going left. Vaughan. Now to Sabatua. Straight through a gap. Sabatua gets an offload to Dokalic. Tackle there. That's the second. Playing the ball. Out to the left. Vaughan. Now to Butterfield. That'll be the third. So go out to the left. Noffel and Gowie. Now to Richards. Can't get an offload. That'll be the fourth. In a touch. And the Rabbitohs will finish this game with possession.
Yeah, well, they get a final chance to do something in this season. Like, there's not much they can do, but they can at least get amongst it. Maybe take a nice run or two.
Yeah, it's Jesse Bennett with one run. No great heights there from him. It's going to be Callaghan. Now to Riff. Brought down, that's the second. One more play here from the Rabbitohs in Season 7 of the SRL. And that will take us to full time. The Newcastle Knights are victorious. 24-10. A beautiful effort from Don Pongston's boys. A brave game as the Rabbitohs go down swinging at home.
Yeah, look, the Rabbitohs, they did try, but Knights just outclassed them in almost every way today. And it's hard to beat a team when they're just on fire like that, isn't it?
It is. It is really difficult. And they're just too good tonight. We'll look at some of these stats here. 4 tries, Christie, Dishwasher, Simpson and Pongston for the Knights, and Riff and Dixon from the Rabbitohs. Interesting to note that 3 of the 4 players that scored for the Knights didn't even spend all 80 minutes on the field. In fact, most of them spent about 40, if that. So
yeah, pretty interesting, Will. It's
bench impact.
Something to think about. Yeah, definitely some good bench impact from the Knights. Really seemed like a bit of a second half team rather than the Rabbitohs. So yeah, maybe some food for thought, Will, for teams that are going to be up against them later down the line.
Yeah, such as the Roosters next week. 207 tackles to 155 tackles. A lot more effort from the Rabbitohs. That's probably why they had so many more injuries. They really had to work for it.
Yeah. Definitely. 2 injuries is insane for one game. At least they're lucky it's at the end of the season, right?
Exactly right. As we look at the stats for the Rabbitohs, 183 run meters from Jai Collins, 5 line breaks. Great stuff from him. Bennett, the teacher, 161. 2 line breaks, 1 tackle break, 0 missed tackles, 26 made. That's big.
Jeez.
Evan Dixon, 158 run meters, 4 line breaks. He has a busy night. Both wingers having a busy night. And you go down to Tyrone Clay at fullback, 78 run meters, 3 line breaks, 21 tackles.
Wow.
That's pretty poor.
And look at Matt Galaxy.
I was about to say, 32
tackles, none
0
missed. No wonder he got injured.
That man was
That is
slugging
insane.
it. He was
And
slugging it out.
O'Hare as well. The same stats, except he did miss one. And man,
I think O'Hare must have come back on at hooker
yeah,
after
he must
Galaxy
have.
got injured.
It's definitely interesting. It's just a massive effort defensively from most of the South Sydney players. I mean, they did have quite a few missed tackles. If you look at the missed tackle stats really quickly,
Tal's Riff missed
you'll
4.
see. Yeah, Riff and Callahan. I'm not even sure how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
But both missing 4 tackles, and then you got Saddlecart with 3 and Dixon with 3. Dixon actually went 1 and 3 in his tackles,
That's
which is not good. Going negative in tackles is not good.
We'll move on to
Especially
the
when it
Knights.
goes so negative.
232 run meters from Bo Sadler. Played half that game at hooker and a bit at lock. Actually, yeah, fair bit at hooker. 4 line
Sadler
breaks,
had a
2
great
tackle
game,
breaks.
didn't he?
Oh,
He's
great
everywhere.
game from him. He was everywhere, just doing what he needed to do. Dustin Richards, likewise, 218 run meters. He missed 3 tackles, but he made 3 line breaks. I think that evens out for him. And Don Ponson, 186, 7 line breaks, try assist and a try. I think that he really showed what it meant to be a leader out there tonight.
Yeah, for sure, Kay. That's just amazing from Dom Ponson. Whenever the Knights win, it just seems like he's leading from the front, and it's just amazing to see from him.
Probably one of the greatest captains to lead by example. But that's all we have time for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us on this wonderful Monday night. Make sure you stay tuned, because next week, these Knights are going to be playing the Roosters. The other game yet to be decided. That will be happening on Tuesday, so tomorrow night. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night for more SRL action.